Hello, welcome to my channel. The place where every recipe comes with a pinch of fun. There's nothing like the feeling of biting into a homemade donut, fluffy on the inside, slightly crispy on the outside, and with that irresistible topping. Today, you'll learn how to make perfect donuts, without mistakes or complications. This recipe is ideal for any occasion, whether for a special afternoon coffee or to surprise family and friends. So, stay with me until the end, because every detail here will ensure that your donuts are identical to those from the best bakeries. So, get your ingredients ready, and please like and subscribe to the channel, because our recipes will win you over with their flavor and practicality. Ingredients: 500 grams of sifted wheat flour, 10 grams of dry yeast, 80 grams of refined sugar, a pinch of salt, 240 milliliters of warm milk, 2 large eggs, 60 grams of melted butter, 200 grams of semi-sweet chocolate for the topping, 100 milliliters of cream, sugar with cinnamon for sprinkling, colored sprinkles for decoration. On a clean and organized counter, we place the sifted wheat flour, the dry yeast, the refined sugar, and a pinch of salt. In a smaller bowl, we mix the warm milk with the 2 eggs and the melted butter, making sure that all the ingredients are at room temperature for a flawless result. Now, we pour the liquid ingredients over the dry ingredients and start mixing. First, we use a wooden spoon to combine everything, then we move on to kneading with our hands until we form a homogeneous dough. The ideal point is when the dough is smooth, elastic, and slightly sticky, without sticking too much to our hands. This process takes on average 10 minutes of hand kneading or 5 minutes in a mixer with a dough hook for heavy doughs. Now, transfer the dough to a lightly oiled bowl, cover it with a clean cloth and let it rest for about an hour, or until it doubles in size. The secret here is patience. The yeast needs to work to make our donuts fluffy. While the dough is rising, we take the opportunity to organize the kitchen and prepare the surface where we will roll out the dough. Sprinkle a little flour on a flat surface and prepare a rolling pin and a round cutter. Once the rising time is up, remove the dough from the bowl and place it on the floured surface. Using the rolling pin, roll out the dough until it is about 1 centimeter thick. Now, use a 7 centimeters round cutter to shape the donuts and, with a smaller cutter, make the center hole. If you don't have a special cutter, a glass or a bottle cap work perfectly. Carefully transfer the cut donuts to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and let them rest for another 30 minutes. This second rest will ensure that the donuts rise a little more before we fry them. Now it's time to fry. In a deep pan, heat enough oil to cover the donuts. The ideal temperature is 170 degrees Celsius, and to test, just drop a small piece of dough. If it slowly rises to the surface and starts to bubble, the oil is perfect. Carefully fry the donuts in small batches, turning them halfway through the process so that they brown evenly. Each donut takes about 1.5 minutes on each side to reach that perfect golden color. Once they're ready, remove them with a slotted spoon and place them on paper towels to absorb the excess oil. Now for the most delicious part, the topping. You can dip the donuts in cinnamon sugar while they're still warm for a classic and irresistible flavor. Or if you want a special touch, dip them in a shiny chocolate topping. To do this, melt the semi-sweet chocolate with the cream, mix well until it's very smooth, and dip the donuts in it, letting the excess drip off. We can finish with colored sprinkles, chopped nuts, or even a touch of caramel. And there you have it. Our homemade donuts are perfect, golden, fluffy, and covered in that irresistible shine. The aroma that fills the kitchen is simply irresistible, and with each bite, we feel the soft texture and incredible flavor. Make this recipe at home and then tell me in the comments what you thought. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more incredible recipes like this one. See you in the next video. And don't forget, the kitchen is where the magic happens.